President Zuma has rejected the call that family members of cabinet ministers should undergo separate scrutiny when state tenders are awarded, and a memorandum calling on South Africa to withdraw from the Durban 3 Forum in New York has been handed over to the Department of International Relations at Parliament. I'm Busisiwa Khadebe with the latest news updates. President Jacob Zuma has rejected the DA's call that family members of cabinet ministers should undergo separate scrutiny when state tenders are awarded. He was responding to questions in the National Assembly. DA parliamentary leader Ethel Trollip asked that state contracts awarded to family members of the executive and the president be subjected to specific scrutiny. Zuma says all citizens are equal before the law.
These members, as I've said here, have rights which are equal to other citizens. Why should they be subjected to such kind of treatment? Because those that have been categorized in terms of the law is clear. Who are these people? Why do you pull other people who have got nothing to do with anything? Why should their rights be infringed? Simply because they are either relatives or whatever. I think that's wrong. You are making us to chase shadows.
Zuma has meanwhile reiterated that a UN resolution on Libya does not give NATO the power to bomb the country. The president was responding to a parliamentary question by COPE leader Mosiuoa Lekota.
Resolution 1973, to which all countries who are members of the Security Council, 3 of them from the continent of Africa, we voted together. And that resolution was co-sponsored by the Arab League, to which Libya belonged as well. The resolution was very clear. The resolution did not say NATO must bomb Libya. That's not the resolution. If the honorable member has not seen the resolution itself, the honorable member must help himself to read it.
Police are to launch a new anti-corruption strategy later this year. Briefing Parliament's Police Committee, General Bonang Mgwenya said the strategy aimed to create an intolerance of corruption and criminality. Gareth Newham of the Institute for Security Studies has told the committee that police corruption remains relatively widespread in South Africa.
It probably takes place in most parts of South Africa, most likely more like taking place in the urban or big metropolitan areas, and in some cases it's relatively systemic. When we say that, we mean that it's becoming almost like a habit. It's becoming opportunistic.
And lastly, a memorandum calling on South Africa to withdraw from the Durban 3 Forum in New York later this month has been handed over to the Department of International Relations at Parliament. A group led by International Christian Embassy Jerusalem earlier staged a placard demonstration in solidarity with Israel. Spokesperson Dave Wilkins says the forum is being used by Arab nations to undermine the state of Israel.
We believe that the Durban 3 is not holding to its principles and its focus to speak against racism and human rights abuse, especially against women and children. They focused now on the removal of the state of Israel, and they've got all their focus on that as an issue, while many Arabian states are applying the abuse of human rights against their women and children.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak Option 1.